Welcome to Good Vital Mornings. Daily inspiration and that good music. Yes. Good Vital Morning. Daily inspiration and that good music. I'm your boy, your cousin, your big unk, all that, a bag of chips and a 50-cent juice. I am he, Mr. PL Sweets, here to bring you that morning inspiration, that daily motivation right here on the Good Vital Mornings podcast. Monday through Friday. I get the weekends off. I take the weekends off. And I like to introduce a sponsor for the show, Universal Audio. Universal Audio provided me with this great microphone called the SD1. Great. You can tell how it sounds. It is an amazing product. Looks great. That's why I'm rocking the all white today. Rocking the all white get up today. White frames. Yeah. I don't know. I look fly. Good morning. Hey, listen. If you really love this podcast and it's being a blessing to you, why don't you share it with somebody? Copy the link, put it in someone's inbox, email it, messenger it, whatever you got to do to get it out there, because I am here to spread love. I'm not here to get you to your day, get you through your day. That's what we say here every day on the Good Vinyl Mornings podcast. And if you really love great podcasts from all walks of life, all topics, make sure you go to repurposenetwork.com for all of that pertinent information that will be a blessing to your life. So, have you ever heard of the term or seen the term, I'm going to let the situation play out? Have you ever heard that before? I'm just going, I'm going to let the situation play out. And sometimes we get impatient and refuse to let it play out. What that means is we get in our own way. We get in our own way because we want, like Janet Jackson would say, control. You want control. And sometimes you got to let it play out. It's kind of like, have you ever baked a cake and you put all your ingredients in and you get it all stirred up and ready to go, right? And you put it in the oven. And they're at a certain temperature, right? At a certain time frame, so that the cake can bake to its optimum ability to be the best tasting cake. So it's not undercooked and it's not burnt. But what happens if you were to take it out early? What would happen if you were just to take the cake out early? You would just have cake soup. You would just have a batter. It'll be a little bit cooked, a little bit wet. It wouldn't be good, right? Sometimes you got to let it play out, which means you have to allow the situation to develop and unfold without interfering. Which means you got to wait to see how it plays out. You got to wait to see how it plays out. If you're not sure how the situation will go, sometimes you got to let it resolve itself. In other words, you got to let it play out. Are you going to get involved with an argument? Are you going to get involved by stirring it up? Are you going to get involved by putting your nose in where it doesn't belong? Or are you going to let it play out? Are you going to be impatient going for your goal and quit. So instead of letting it play out. Sometimes you gotta let the music play without singing the song on top of the music. Sometimes you gotta do that. Sometimes you just have to be patient and just let it rock. That's my Harlem vernacular. Sometimes you just gotta let it rock. And speaking of letting it rock, okay, all right. I got a perfect song. If you are listening, I am holding on the screen a 45. I love the label of the Roadshow label, but this is a song on this on it's a double sided song, which means it don't matter. This is the type of song that it don't matter where you drop the needle. It do not matter. If you don't believe me, watch this. If you do not know who this is, you are been living under a rock, so I'm gonna let it play. Yes. This is the song called Express by BT Express. Let it rock. Woo! This song hardly needed. It had one little batch of lyrics on it, and you just knew it when it came on. This song definitely reminds me of my childhood. I'm definitely dating myself here. Definitely reminds me of my childhood. This was when the dance called The Bump was out. Though all of my 60s, 70s babies, we know what this is. When The Bump was out, The Bump, man, listen. This was the song. This was all over Soul Train. Like Soul Train line. Oh gosh. This song was released in 1974. 1974 on the Road Show independent label. Road Show and Spectre Records was the parent company. Independent record. This was not the first single on that album. This is the second single on the album. And the first single was a song called Do It Till You Satisfied. You probably heard that too. But this was a huge record for the band BT Express. And it was the group's full name was Brooklyn Transit Express. They were like a big group in the 70s. And I got to see them, I want to say in, probably like 2005, 2006. I saw them somewhere. When I was living in Virginia. I saw them. Amazing band. Definitely known for their horn sections and their rhythms, but definitely a unique sound that really goes along with the sound of the 70s. Definitely goes on with the sound of the 70s. So, this is what I want you to do. Just like the group. Sometimes they don't need no words, right? Sometimes you got to let the situation play out. Don't get impatient. Stay the course. And just let it rock. Just let it play out. Let it come to fruition. Be a part of the process and don't intervene. Hey, I'm going to say it like my good friend Corrado always says. Be good to yourself.